for the family of Professor Ogot, the Provost, fellow mourners. I had a very astute presentation and eulogy by the acting Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi. Indeed, aptly describes Professor Ogot, 10 lives in one. I caught up with Professor in the 80s or thereabouts. What I remember about Professor and Madam Grace Ogot was the two were literally inseparable. And listening to David, and David, you've touched the lives of Kenyans. You came out so boldly until your late dad said he was proud of you. I urge that you let him rest, because you're the firstborn. I'm sure everybody else will follow suit. Because when you say in your bit of eulogy that you have lost him twice, that is tough. So I want to bring my own condolences, that of my family, and many friends of Professor Ogot. We've actually been saying Koheri to an institution. I cannot think of a greater historian, not just in our country, but in our region. I also caught up with him vaguely, I think in 1991, when he became the president of the General Assembly of UNESCO. He served with such distinction that was the face of this country. Perhaps more so than even the then foreign minister. I can't remember who it was. We all remember later Dr. Oko, when he served, and he left such a mark in our foreign relations. Dr. Ogot, you said that I should not say any politics, and I will abide by your request. But look at what is happening in terms of our foreign policy orientation. Professor Ogot rubbed shoulders with presidents then, with secretaries general, with heads of international institutions, and did well for us. Can we say the same today about our foreign policy, when in fact we have lost our prime position as a one country where people can run to because of our policy of non-alignment, our policy, time-tested policy of non-interference in the internal affairs of other countries, particularly those within our region? President Ogot was appointed by 3 presidents to start the work of what eventually became Jomo Kenyatta